YouTube, what's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy Known G, and I'm in here with Mayor Socrates tonight. We got a nice lineup of topics. Uh, First thing we're gonna kick off with is the Shedeur Sanders starting after his win against the Raiders this past weekend. Pretty much the biggest sports story this weekend. He did his thing, and the coach finally seemed like he was finally at least happy to see Shador starting, or I don't even say happy to see, but looked
I
like
was
he
about to say,
came to his senses. Let's just say that about him having to start. And I mean, basically, the Browns had they back against the wall to have him starting with Gabriel hurt and them and Joe Flacco getting shipped off. So yeah, man, what's your thoughts on the way that came about?
I'm happy that kid finally got a chance. I know it sucks for Dylan Gabriel, but I don't think he should have been QB1 anyway, or two. But
Yeah.
happy Shador got his start. To say that boy was happy to see, I think that he was at this point he was forced to put that man to start him because this is
Yeah.
what the fan and everybody's been asking for.
That was a,
Plus,
that was the wrong choice of words. No, that was not. I was just
yeah,
thinking for
definitely
something
not
to
happy.
grab at.
I ain't gonna give him
Yeah,
that much credit.
yeah. The dude been hating, basically been dry hating on him the whole season. So yeah, don't let me
Exactly.
say that.
But here's a little clip of the video that he was
Shedeur will
saying.
start this week. Obviously, you know, number one job of a quarterback is to win. So excited to get that first win under his belt. And then next thing is improvement. And that's what young players do. Certainly young quarterbacks do. You get one game better, and that's just from working at it. So that'll be our focus. Shedeur.
It looked like he reading that from something. Them ain't his words. Them somebody else's words. That one really want
Yeah,
that man in that game.
yeah, man. It's pretty crazy to see kind of how you would think with them actually in them in their division, the AFC North, they still have a chance. Like they have a chance in their division right now, and and it's still crazy to just see how he's basically downplaying Shador still. So it's like I don't know, man. The Cleveland organization really just needs a whole cleanup. Shador has the star power, and a lot of these locker rooms do not have star power at their QB position. Like you would think Cleveland will wake up and see that. Like you really
And
have a talent there that could bring a lot to the Cleveland locker room.
the money that he brings in alone, like, should make you want to play this kid. Not just, and then, like, he's talented. The kid is a winner. He
Yeah.
wanted. I think if he had more time in that first game that he got in when Dylan Gabriel went down, I think he would have got a little more adjusted and a little more calmer and finished the game off with a win. But he did win his first start.
Mhm.
But as we know, this clown, Jared Judy, almost gave that away.
What is that? What did you
Like,
do? What is that? What the fuck is that?
what was the point of that?
Bro, come
He
on,
damn near threw
bro.
them folks' game away, man,
This
on some
team,
bullshit.
dog.
On some bullshit. Playing
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So
These
I'm
are
glad
these
they
are
was able to hold that down.
Yeah, these are the things that when people watch the game, they feel like every NFL game is rigged. When you see these type of things, it's like, why would he do that when they know they need this win and he's right there? Like, what's he doing, hopping around like that, exposing the ball like that? So yeah,
Almost
dumb
like they
play.
they told them players to go out there and sabotage this man first game as a starter.
Yes,
Like,
that's
go
all.
ahead and do something stupid.
I mean, Jerry Judy been like that though. He been a bad fool. It was funny though. It was shocking. Like he would even do that in a game, hopping and skipping. It's like, and then he looking around. You know, you in a game, right?
And
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Beyonce? What the hell, on? What the hell, Barry? What the hell, Burton? What the hell, Ron?
and then the crazy shit is he acting like he was about to cross over the fucking goal line. He wasn't even at the goal line, bro. And you doing shit like
Throwing
this.
up,
Like, why?
throwing up for no reason.
Goofy
It's crazy.
time.
And
Yeah.
instead
Straight
of the
goofy
whole thing
time.
being talked about Shador first win and all that, we got to report on stupid shit like this. You got
Yeah.
to throw this man first star away.
Did y'all talk about the fact that Dion was there and showing the support for his boy and Shedeur coming through and basically, when no other Cleveland Brown quarterback has done anything here lately. To
I
be
mean,
real,
he's the first starting quarterback to get a win on his debut since '95.
1995.
That says a lot in itself. Like that alone make you want to play that kid. Like he a
the
winner.
locker room, he had to play him. Kevin Stefanski is a fucking idiot. I think they're making him play him because if he doesn't play Shedeur at this point, he gonna lose the locker room. Miles Garrett already his best player on the team. Miles Garrett came out and gave Shedeur his blessing, and he said every time Shedeur is in on the field, it's good for us. So you can't go against your best player. I got another video. Dion, the building. Colorado ain't doing too well, but hey, better,
That
support
I feel that was good. He got a
12.
chance to be there and celebrate his son. But I honestly think shit, if Colorado had a game that night, Dion wouldn't have been there. You can't
That's it for the
like
sport.
this your son first NFL star when all the chips has been stacked against him. You cannot not be there. He had to be there. So if Colorado had a game, they would have been short of head coach that night because
And
Dion was gonna show up.
of course, I saw Shedeur do his signature wrist, pose, which is it's only right.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck and stay shining. It's never hot.
Man,
Yeah.
listen, that man gonna end up with a statue in Cleveland. He gonna end up with a
Man,
goddamn statue
remember to get his stats and get the fuck on out of Cleveland.
I
because
mean,
they
just
ain't
as
protect.
a
He needs some more protection though, definitely.
yeah, just as an organization though, like how do you not see the star power, the marketing behind the quarterback? I don't
The
get where you. I mean, you guys literally have a chance to at least make Cleveland a favorable franchise at least once in the since Jim Brown. Jim Brown is the only time Jim Brown going back to the '60s. This is the only time.
hey,
this
we
is the
gonna
only
we
time
like
that this franchise has had any type of shine, light, any type of positivity. You could literally put the Browns in the spotlight. Him
man.
doing that,
Let's call a spade a spade. These motherfuckers racist.
I was
Let's
just
be
about to say
real.
that.
They wanted to give every opportunity to Dylan Gabriel. After the game, Dylan Gabriel lost. Kevin Stefanski went right up to that podium and said, "Yeah, Dylan is our starter." The first game that Shedeur wins, and he's non-committal. First off, and then behind the scenes, motherfuckers have to, put the news out and make him basically do the shit de facto. His ass to be out of here next year, I think. So,
Oh yeah.
and I'm not a Cleveland Brown fan. Like you said, it's just the star power. It's the story. Everybody watching this kid, we want to see what he's
yeah,
going to do, right? And for you to make us wait till week 12 when it was obvious decision, it's some bullshit.
yeah. And just like Mayor Socrates said when he was reading off that he was a starter, it looked like he was just reading off
Yeah,
something.
somebody wrote that for him, man, and and he read off a teleprompter or a sheet of paper that somebody had handed him right before he walked over there to that podium. Because he definitely didn't want to. Definitely not something that he wanted to say. He
Yeah,
don't want to see that kid succeed. I don't think nobody in the office of the Brown organization, besides the players, want to see that kid on the field.
Well, I think it's clear that Kevin Stefanski, specifically the head coach, has a certain disdain for Shedeur and
But
a
why?
certain. Hey, like I just said, they racist. Like, let's be real. But hey, the play is gonna speak for itself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You can't, At the end of the day, no matter what color person is, you see the cream gonna rise to the top. So
Yeah.
I mean, he got his opportunity that we all been asking for, and that's all. That's all you can ask for is the opportunity.
Yeah.
So just give him that,
Give
man.
him a chance. Just give him a chance. But I mean, it's gonna be short lived because they got the 49ers Sunday. So sucks for Shedeur. And you won't get your second win. Yeah.
Shit, Shadur might go light y'all ass up. I hope he
Nah,
do too. Oh my God, I hope he do. I'm rooting for
I
Shador
bet you
this week.
do.
This week
Yeah.
I am rooting for Shador. Come on, Shador.
Coming from an Eagles fan that just lost to the Cowboys, yeah, I
Come
get it. I
on, Shador.
understand. I understand the hurt. I felt this pain before, so I know what you're going through. I felt it before. I understand.
I'm rooting for him. But
But unfortunately, you won't get your second win against the 49ers. So maybe week 14. It won't be week 13.
we'll see. Shador might win out. Because if you listen to Cowboys fans now, they winning out. They going straight. They going to the bowl. They just gonna
I
win out from
mean,
here on out.
honestly, I don't want him to beat us, but if he can win the rest of these games that they have the rest of the season, I'll be happy for him. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, you got to lose one, and that's going to be against the 49ers. So,
I'm who they've been looking for. Appreciate it.
and I bet you, I can guarantee you how many people then posted about how arrogant that sounded or how cocky that was of him to say that. But it's the truth. The fans been asking for it all year.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But that's enough of sports. We got other topics, man, that we want to get into. One of them being 50 Cent new movie or documentary about Puff Daddy or Diddy will be coming out on Netflix December the 2nd. So
that's a little weird to me. This whole Diddy and 50 Cent thing, knowing now that Diddy baby mama was 50, little side chick. Oh man, it's 50. You need to leave this alone.
a lot of behind the scene animosity and like
Yeah.
underhanded shit that's been going on between them two for years. But 50 been before everything, man. 50 has like adamantly talked about Diddy being gay and all that shit. But here go a clip of the and get that going.
You can't continue to keep hurting people and nothing ever happens. Just a matter of time.
The reckoning. December the 2nd.
Fitner just ODing on the content now. He said he canceled Power, or not Power, the other one with Meech and them.
BMF.
Cancel
BMF.
cancel
Yeah.
BMF and went on to something else. Huh? He just
You know, they got the one with Tommy has come back now. I think they get like 2 or 3 episodes into that new season. But
Uh-huh.
can you be mad at this man for capitalizing though?
No, and I mean, that's exactly what it is. Obviously, just like Boss Man Jay said that, he had something behind the scenes. They dealt with the same lady. Puff basically made her one of the jump offs during all the parties, while 50 was
mm,
actually laid up with her and had real feelings for her. So he basically got his heart broke, but he looking at it like, well, hey, I can make money off of it. So since I
I
don't
get the
really
laugh
like
laugh.
him, right? So I had the last laugh. So now that he in this compromised position, being locked up for what he locked up for, I can really try to put him through the dirt and really seal the coffin by putting out a documentary. I'm trying to R. Kelly him, trying to do the R. Kelly. What was the R. Kelly? The R.
Yeah,
Kelly movie.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah, surviving R. Kelly. Yeah. Basically trying to survive R. Kelly Puffy with this. That's basically what he's doing while
The
he's making the money off of it at the same time.
Yeah, the only thing that saying kind of pisses me off is that it's another black man that is doing this. But
Mm.
I'm also can't be too mad about it because ain't no white man capitalizing off of it and making money off of this man pain. But
Well, it
from
is on Netflix platform, so
well,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
say
true.
that.
So, and you
And
know
it is
they
profitable.
love putting out junk, boy. They love putting out fucking gossip
Yeah,
clips.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, shit. Did it look like he happy in prison? Shit, he got free range right now. All the booty hole he want. I ain't never seen a motherfucker smile as big as he be smiling every time they see him. He happy. So he probably got a lifetime supply of baby oil in the commissary. And he having fun and gray hair and all. So
Yeah, yeah. So I think they said he got protection in there for some of the guys and all that. And Puff still. I mean, he has his money still. He still has his
I was
money.
about to
I
say
mean,
shit, he's still rich.
clearly he's gonna have to come off some of it to the lawyers and fighting this and that and the third and. It's more expensive to do certain things, probably being in prison. He's sending money to his kids and everything, but he's doing business in there as well. He's doing business. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So,
He's paying
so
for
he's
protection and protection.
mm, so
He getting it on both ends.
so yeah, like Puff's still a businessman at heart. He's a hustler, and he probably got things going on, so he's comfortable. He's like whatever. He's rolling with the punches because when he gets out, he's probably gonna have something going. He ain't gonna just be dead
Oh,
in the water. But
book
gonna hit the
deals,
ground running.
movies.
yeah,
Like
but
you said before, start him a podcast.
yeah, that's what I always felt. Like some people say, "I ain't gonna listen" and all this, but I'm like, man, we such in the controversial time.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
think about
definitely
how
listen.
weird the times are. Like, yeah, like it's not like he's just gonna have all these. I mean, cancel culture is essentially gone for the most part. Like, remember when everybody's trying to cancel everybody every 10 seconds? I mean, it's
Yeah,
basically gone essentially. And then
that's
look at the rap game and how everybody, oh, no snitching. We don't care about snitching no
yeah,
more, and everybody just trying to change up the narrative of everything. So, not saying Puff is gonna have people that are gonna be all supportive, but I will say people will probably tune in or something if he were to do a podcast or some type of internet streaming thing. I think people would tune in.
Man, Puff basically got a bring making the band back. As soon as you get back, do the first day out, making the band, let's get this shit popping. We watching it. That's gonna be the biggest shit on TV if that happens. Think about it.
yeah,
If
but
Puff
ain't
get
nobody
out and
walking
do
to get you no cheesecake, nigga.
if he do a first day out and do a making the band, what 3 or 4, whatever it is, and hey, we gonna watch. That's gonna get ratings, guaranteed. So it's a
Yeah,
plethora of things he could do. You know what I'm saying? Especially like you say in this new media age. You know what I'm saying? So much shit, bro. You could start a YouTube. I mean, he literally could run up a bag off of YouTube. Look at Shannon. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah,
build a
yeah.
whole media empire off of YouTube.
So the
It's gonna
movie
be
made.
it's
Go ahead.
gonna be interesting for him to come, whatever he does, because people are gonna want to see what's next after prison. What is Diddy doing now? He might even change his name again. Who knows? He might go back to Sean Combs. But everybody gonna want to tune in to see what's next. So no matter what he do, it's gonna draw attention.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This movie's gonna put some more damper on his name and all of that, but um, I don't think it's gonna just take him completely off the map. It's just gonna
I
be
don't think
enough.
it will
Hell
though.
no. Hell no. Because
I don't even
let's
think
remember
it'll
one
stand.
thing. Let's remember one thing, bro. That nigga make good music. I just, you know what I mean? He got some smash hits, nigga. He got some
Yeah,
good music that he's
Yeah,
been a part of. I don't know if he made it all himself or whatever, but he's the Quincy Jones of our era, where he the nigga kind of the DJ Khaled, before DJ Khaled, who curated all the shit. He put Mary J. Blige and Keisha Coles and you know what I mean, those Danity Kane. So he was a part of some good music, whether he was executive producing or whatnot. Even the boy band, Day 26.
Yeah,
So
and that's then you can't take from him what he's done. That's why I don't think this move will hurt him anymore because what more can 50 say that hasn't already been said? What more
50
can this
kind of looking
show?
corny, bro. 50 kind of looking
He
corny.
I mean, at first it was funny, like him trolling people and shit like that. But at this point, it's like, yeah, damn, man. Like you already kicked him while he was down, so now you standing over him and just pissing on him. Like, give it up, bro. Like, damn, leave the man alone. He
You ain't even
already
making it funny no more.
lost him. Exactly.
Yeah,
But
that's
I mean, so no matter what though, motherfuckers gonna tune in December 2nd to watch the documentary. So he gonna get paid
Shit.
off of it. Cause I'm gonna watch it. That's
Man,
my favorite.
Netflix is just on it. They like, trying to one up themselves every time. So, they
yeah,
did the boxing and, the live sports they doing, and they know what's going to sell, man. 50 know he look, mess going to sell. He know that. It's a
Yep.
formula.
Always. Even after all the lies that we done finally realized that wasn't true and everything, and nobody cares about the truth. The lies are always more entertaining.
yeah. The clout.
Exactly.
But also, I ain't got time to watch that whole damn trial. Summarize it for me. It's too much information, and as it was coming out, of course, okay, it was some shocking shit. But I just got tired in the middle of it. Okay, I'm tired. Let me know when it's over with, because this shit.
I
This
didn't
shit
watch
is-
none of that shit. I waited on motherfuckers to drop their little clips on YouTube and Instagram and all that, and that's where I got my information from. I mean, I wasn't about to sit there and watch that shit. Nah. Whatever was put out on YouTube, that's what I heard. And all the rest of that shit, listen, that shit was too long. I wasn't about to sit there and go through that. I did some of that shit with the Young Thug trial. But well, I'm lying. I only watched Lil Woody testimony. That was it. I ain't watched the rest of that either.
Because there was a lot of bullshit in there. Remember they put the man on the stand who said he don't remember nothing. He told y'all he don't want to talk. I don't want to cooperate. I told y'all I'm missing work.
And then they had the guy that played like he was sick and in the hot man. that trial was a mess. No, and I wasn't finna sit there for that clown show.
But halfway through it just get tiring. I'm like, damn, this nigga
then-
did all that.
Exactly. They sat through all of that only for this man to take a deal in the end. Like,
Man, get out of jail right then.
yeah, like, what the fuck? But moving on, man. So another thing has been going on between Mike Epps and Blueface. So I guess
man.
Mike Epps said something and Blueface took offense to it, and Mike Epps came back and apologized. So now you give us a little backstory on that.
So yeah, Mike Epps was on Jim Jones' podcast this past week, and Jim Jones was just going on certain topics or whatever, and I don't know how they essentially got on this, but I'm pretty much thinking it was Jim Jones' ex-artist Max B who ended up getting out after I think 17, 18 years locked up. So they got onto I believe that's how they got on this topic, but Mike Epps said, nobody should be celebrated after they come home from jail or prison, especially, they're doing 20, 30 years. There's no honor in that. You need to go and do what you need to do, as a man or whatever, a woman, and get back on your feet and be worrying about, more positive things. People shouldn't be celebrating you coming home. So I take it that he got a lot of pushback from certain people or his fan base or whatnot. He must have got a lot of pushback, and he felt like he needed to come on and apologize. So he made this apology video saying that he didn't want people to take it the wrong way. So with Blueface being another artist that came out like Max B did, Blueface I think got out maybe like a month ago or something, and he took offense to it, essentially saying a couple things. I think we got some clips of it. Mayor Socrates, I think, has some clips of that.
Where's my controller at? I knew it was gonna be taken wrong, just because people are living a certain lifestyle, and
It's not working.
I would be equivalent to somebody coming out and saying we shouldn't celebrate somebody who's on stage telling jokes. They should go to school. They should go to school and go to college and be bigger and better. We shouldn't celebrate nobody on stage telling jokes. That's clown shit, no?
I was a girl, it's also
I could be misconstrued as well, so I think you went left, people's lifestyles.
3, 2, 1,
You
go!
can't really speak on people's lifestyles, man. Anybody coming home and did things the right way and kept it solid should definitely be celebrated. If you can get on stage and tell jokes,
Please end that, cause
I was
man,
just about to say, cause man, like like, bro, you trying to sit here and make a video, and you got your fucking kid and counting and shit. Like, nigga, take your ass out the room.
and
Ain't
then
nobody taking you serious behind that shit. You look like a fucking clown yourself.
you look like a fucking scribble pad notebook face, and
He gotta be getting paid for that bullshit.
what
This
you
nigga got a
saying don't
chase
make no
logo.
fucking sense.
At all.
He's saying we shouldn't be celebrating niggas going being a comedian and telling jokes. Like, that is so like what you call elementary thinking. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. This
But
shit is really
he also had a
embarrassing.
part two to that bullshit. But like you said, man, this nigga look like a fucking scribble pad. Like, you gotta be getting paid for this. This nigga got a Chase logo on his damn face. So I promise they gotta be paying you for some type of promotion.
Shout out Natasha Marie in the comments. She said he has a point. She's talking about Mike Epps, I think. But Mike Epps definitely got a point, because
I agree.
And I didn't think he was trying to be disrespectful when he said it, but he pointed out something that was just bad in the culture, in you know what I'm saying, common knowledge. Everybody seeing that we kind of like do have big celebrations for niggas to come and get out of jail. And
like they ain't just committed a fucking crime. Like, the fuck?
And of course, yes, his family glad to see him and everything, and it's good for him to get back into society and do what he need to do as a man. That's cool. But why is it such a big celebration, but we don't celebrate other shit like that? You know what I'm saying? With such, fanfare. And which I understand, Max B was a good artist. I was a Bird Gang fan. I like some of his music. But the celebration, it does become a little hypocritical and a little embarrassing at a certain point,
Yeah, because so what you basically doing is telling the youth, the younger generation, that it's okay to go to jail. It's okay to do whatever it takes to get there. And when you get home, we got a big party waiting for you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, nah, nigga, you don't deserve to be celebrated. You did something stupid. You went and did time for it. It's okay for your family to be happy that you home, but for the world to celebrate you being out of prison, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you being out of prison. You ain't putting nothing in my pockets.
And no, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Mike Epps was meaning in particular, because I saw the clip they talking about it on Jim Jones podcast, and I don't think they were talking about Max B. He did say it though, in which everybody know, like you said, everybody know Max B the one who got out recently. Ain't nobody really thinking about Blueface like that. But I didn't think he was being disrespectful toward Mike. I mean, what's his name, Max B. Did you?
No, I don't think so. But since it was Jim Jones' podcast, and with Jim Jones' relation to Max B, with their past and everything, and with him coming out, and then just the trajectory of when the interview came out and the clip coming out, that the internet's gonna make it what they're gonna make.
And you know what? Jim Jones might have had something to do with that, because you're right. It is Jim Jones' platform and that history between them two. And Jim Jones put a point out there. Excuse me. He put a point out there that needed to be made, and he didn't even have to say it.
Yeah, and like I said, it's his platform that put it out there, and the reason why, because he did go on. He's been on almost a 2-week run since he's been out of mass coverage and getting all these props and rappers pulling up to him and doing shows, and in 2 weeks, he did more than a lot than Jim has done in a long time. I mean, Jim, don't get me wrong, Jim's been viral and people have been
Yeah,
seeing him and talking about him through the last few years with the verses and everything. And he's been putting out music and he's been around. His face has been out there. But Max got a lot of publicity in the
a
first
lot
few
of
weeks he's
love
been
in the culture.
yeah
Hmm.
yeah. And so he knew what he was doing with putting that clip out there. But back what Mike Epps was just trying to say, like you said, boss man, like, hey, it's a lot of stuff that we celebrate in our culture that really ain't the best thing. And basically, Mike Epps was just trying to put a light on that. But once he got the negative pushback, because a lot of people who like him as a comedian probably just got out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So he probably got a lot of inboxes on the social medias, probably got a lot of comments, slick, he probably got a lot of stuff he didn't like to see because he's not really like a confident. I wouldn't say he's a controversial comedian
Nah,
or like
nah, nah.
Nah,
celebrity.
definitely
Like
not.
he's not like that. That's never really been him. He's more just he says his jokes. He has a good time, like to crack his jokes and be who he is. But it's never like on the controversial tip. So
Yeah.
I think that's why he just had to come and do a little damage control for his brand. He felt like he needed to do that. But at the end of the day, he didn't necessarily need to apologize. But once again, people get sensitive, and he felt like he needed to say something. And then obviously Blueface come out wherever he come out taking offense where ain't nobody thinking about this dude who went and destroyed his face in prison for whatever reason. Like, I don't get why you did that. He want to be looked at as some big West Coast gangbanger, I guess. So that's where he went and did that for. But
Nigga's a
he just
He
clown.
was,
just wanted to be, he just wanted to stay relevant. That's all. But I
man, he
definitely don't think Mike Epps should have apologized. I wouldn't have. I don't see nothing he said that was wrong. I mean, I
But
understand what y'all was
but
saying.
it's about capitalism. Like, you know what I'm saying? If some of his fan base might have felt offended, so he just, even though he might not even mean it, but he had to kind of do damage control.
mhm.
Yeah, I get that. But especially when and I don't even think Max B took offense to it. It seems like the only somebody who took offense to it was Blueface, and I feel like he only wanted to say something because he wanted to stay relevant.
I
Like
was just gonna say, 'cause Max, you don't need the clout. Max, you don't need
exactly,
the publicity right now.
No.
you ain't putting nothing out in a long time, and you ain't doing nothing now besides getting fat and fucking your face up.
Because we just saw Max B name get thrown in that shit with Ja Rule supposedly backstage at the Monica and Brandy concert. But he said he was on stage when the shit happened, and don't put my name in anything, because of course he probably on some kind of supervised release.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so he's staying away from all that kind of negativity right now because he didn't have to do it. He went and picked up a bag on Mason Cam show. Everybody just people just giving him money. I see y'all on social media and shit. Like, wow, that's crazy.
And that's
Yeah.
good. Happy he home. Celebrate him. But
Yeah, yeah.
But the
Nobody's saying
overall,
anything bad about it, but yeah, like the
yeah, just
overall
the
theme of
yeah,
what we saying is, and
yeah.
Mike Epps was saying, which I don't think he should apologize for either, because there was nothing to apologize for. But the overall theme of what he's saying is some stuff just ain't to be celebrated. So,
Mhm.
but
Just celebrate that kid that went and did 4 years at a college and got a 2 year degree associates, or celebrate that person coming back from the military. Celebrate that kid that went out there and got a trade and made sure that they family getting some money. Celebrate that person that started a business by going to support them and dropping money in they business and supporting it. Telling people about it, spreading the
exactly.
word about it. Because we got so many people that are out here that are trying to do their best and stay on the straight and narrow path without compromising their freedom and putting their family in harm's way and leaving their kids out here. You got so many people out here that's doing it the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
And
'Cause it's
don't get
really the hard
recognized.
way. You know what I'm saying? And the
None of it
respect.
is recognized because we're too busy recognizing the drama and shit like this. A motherfucker coming home from prison.
So yeah, Big Mike Epps, man, hey, there's no reason for you to apologize, man. From the Game Changers podcast, you ain't have to do that, man.
Yeah.
But we
Fuck
understand.
Blueface.
Fuck 'em.
But hey, I got another part 2 to that, which is a little more cleaner. He ain't got his damn kid in the background counting, shooting off rocket ships and shit.
Man has enough power to speak on other lifestyles, you know. However people living, if they keeping it solid to that, I think Mike Epps, I think you should just stay in your place, brother. You shouldn't even speak on that type of lifestyle because you're not living that type of lifestyle. So, like I said, the best way for me to help you understand is a motherfucker coming out and saying, yo, I don't think we should celebrate comedians. They just tell jokes all day. They're very uneducated. They're very class clowns. You know, they've been a problem in school, so we shouldn't celebrate them because they're funny.
All right, listen. First, let me say this. How you know that all comedians are uneducated? That's one. Then you want to talk about somebody being a class clown and troublemaker. Wasn't you that? The same motherfucker that sat here and used his face as a fucking notepad.
And you know, Blueface also was like a college athlete. He throw that away to rap.
But you sat here and say that no one man can judge somebody else's lifestyle, but then you turn around and do the same thing with comedians.
Yeah.
Like calling them uneducated and class clowns.
Yeah, that uneducated one is just super far off because one of the biggest comedians, if not the biggest comedian on the planet, Dave
Dave
Chappelle,
Chappelle.
Yeah.
literally
Very
comes
educated.
from educated back. His mom and his dad, I believe, were both teachers in the DC area. I'm pretty sure. Like he grew up, I think, in the I mean, don't quote me, but I believe he grew up in the DC area, and his both his parents are educators. So like that's already far off, you know what I mean? So that's the probably one of the one of the biggest comedians in the world. So that's just him trying to throw shots, and
Yeah.
then and then also it's just not smart of him because you are a performer just like a comedian is a performer. You are a rapper. Y'all both go on stage and perform. And y'all are both are in the arts. You in the arts, man. You in the entertainment industry. You both go on stage to perform in front of crowds to bring entertainment. So you not that far off from a comedian. And you do joking
And you do
rap
clown
too.
shit.
Right. And you do. So what are you talking about? It's like you gotta look in the mirror, bro. Like you just can't take your bumps and move on. You ain't gotta be
But it was
insecure and
not a
hop on
shot
there
or a dig at him though.
at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. He taking the insecurity of him. Like take your L that you felt like he gave you and take it in silence and just move on because you was better off not even making a video. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you look dumb.
it's a part. It's a part of his insecurities, you know what I'm saying? But it's also a part of him just wanting to stay in the algorithm.
Yeah, he gotta stay relevant.
Yeah.
That whole video of you trying to go out and say something was contradicting in itself. Like you literally, it was pointless for you to even say anything. That was just dumb.
Yeah.
But like that uneducated shit, man, that like really fucked with me. Like that really rubbed me the wrong way for you to sit here and try to say that comedians are uneducated and class clowns and they shouldn't be celebrated for going on the stage telling jokes. Well then how about that we don't celebrate you for going on the stage rapping off beat? Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Right.
Like get the fuck out of here, man. Like you just took offense to something that had nothing to do with you. This man wasn't talking about nobody in particular. He was just stating how he felt. Ain't had nothing to do with nobody else. That's his opinion. That's how he feel. Nobody should have took offense to that.
I mean, but this the type of stuff you gotta do when you join the Illuminati. So, Mayor Socrates, get ready. This the type of shit you're gonna have to be doing. This type of clown behavior. When we see you doing that, we'll know.
I draw the line at butt play. and fuck my face up. We ain't gonna take it though. Now y'all, if y'all got a spot for me, well, I don't gotta do nothing to put. I ain't gotta put on no dress. I ain't gotta get no butt play, and I ain't gotta fuck my face up. I'm all for it.
No, you messing up already.
I got a couple of names that I want to put out there.
But I mean,
But all
that's
jokes
what I see from that though. I just see him just trying to stay relevant, trying to stay out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay relevant, man, just keep doing video with Krishan. Like, people love that girl for some reason.
No, they don't. She crashing
I mean,
out too.
she's drama, bro. They love to see drama. So anytime they do a video together, it's gonna do numbers. So if you want to stay relevant, man, just call her over. Go see her and your kid. Or is that his kid?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm gonna have to agree. Because when they were at the height of them being together, they dominated the algorithms on entertainment, hip hop, entertainment, all that. They dominated the algorithms. If they were smart, they would just get back together and just get it cracking. Like if they were smart. But I think what they got going on is way bigger than what they put online for content. You know what I'm saying? They got some extra. They got some extra stuff going on.
There's a lot of drama.
Man, they might as well just go record it and run that bag up. Because I will say that's the one positive he do got is her, and that's the one positive she got is him. So
I seen a video of them in the studio, and she tried to get on him, and he was acting like he wasn't with it, and like she stank and all that shit, and she got an attitude about that. Man, that video did numbers, and there wasn't even that much word said in that shit. So they don't need to be together. You're right, Natasha. They don't, but they can still make videos together
and run that money up,
and people gonna watch.
Yep.
They gonna watch just to see if something gonna happen.
Well, I agree. Because none of this internet stuff really has it's soulless, man. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great content creators and people that have got a real message, that have followers, and people are doing well, and they can make their content and they actually have something to say. But man, the stuff that's gonna make those big numbers instantly and quick is gonna be just some garbage.
Drama, fights, and somebody doing something silly. Yeah. Man, at this day and age, people don't really want to hear positivity. Like they don't care. They don't care to watch some shit like that. So drama is what sells. Sex and drama. That's all motherfuckers want to see. Sex and drama.
I just saw a documentary on old boy who did the Zeus Network, little young black dude, and it's like he just tapped into that. He just tapped into the fuckery.
Yep. Yeah. The bullshit, and putting his own people in front of the camera and letting them fight each other.
But then he get it. Then that whole Zeus Network, not to get off track and off topic, but then he get finessed or somebody got.
He did the finessing.
Yeah, he did the finessing. So they all because it was like a lot of the content creators from Vine back in the day, and a couple other people that sat down at the table with him, and then he said, "Yeah, we're gonna do all this," and then boom, he swept all the money
and never paid them.
Yeah.
He got a lot of lawsuits and shit out now, man.
Yeah.
He done screwed these people, but that's another day, another topic.
Yeah.
Hey, but don't y'all forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Game Changers. Choose life.
Peace.